So is your electric remote control ride on? Battery starting to run down? I have a solution for you. Okay, so as I alluded to in the last video, this is the battery that you can replace on a lot of those RC ride-on trucks and cars that you get. So this is a 12.8 battery, 7 amp hours, just to kind of give you an idea. And I'm going to bring the camera in closer. We'll do a voltage reading on it, and I'll make a bunch of measurements so you know exactly how big this is and if it's going to be a good replacement for your devices. So stay tuned. Okay, so here I have my voltmeter. It looks like you'll be able to see that pretty clearly. And let's do a voltage reading on that. So 13.2 is what it's charged to right out of the box. So that's great. Let's do some measurements on this and see exactly how big it is. So you are almost 6 inches across. The height of this is roughly a 3.25 inch. Let me get that better. 3.25 inches high. And then wide, you are looking at, you get right to the edge there. So about 2.5 inches wide. So depending on your vehicle or whatever your application is that you're going to be using, that gives you a general idea of how big that actually is. And then these are 2 terminals on there, and they do have like a little protectant piece on there. So you can just basically plug and play, and you should be good to go. Okay, so this is our RAM, and basically it stopped charging. So our delusion is the battery's dead on it. So we are going to use this one, obviously.
Wow.
So there are 2 screws that if you assemble something similar, you have to take off and get the seat out of the way. And then our battery is here, so we have to get this battery cage out.
Wow. Wind.
It's windy out today, yeah. Okay, so that is your battery. That is not functioning. And it looks like we're going to have to do a little work with a pair of pliers. We're going to have to disconnect these glue connections that are here. Carefully cutting through the glue with a knife. So you want to pull this up and out, and then you want to disconnect these terminals. And again, I might need the help of a pair of pliers to help pull that out. Okay, so we got that one disconnected.
That's that one. That one. That's that one.
Okay, so we got that disconnected. In size comparison, you can kind of see that they are very similar. So let's get the replacement battery put in place.
Yay!
And we will remove that connection.
Let's see.
Then remove this ground on this side. Put that back in place. And then before we get too far, let's test it out, make sure it works. So that is a very good sign. So let's turn that off for now. Then we'll attach this back down. Oh yeah, we're going to put everything back into place. Okay, and if you have some silicone obviously add some there to kind of make that more secure. Okay, let's put the seat back on. And we have some screws in the back here. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready, set.
Go. Ready, set, go. And there you go. All fixed. Anyway, Brian and Aiden from Garage Mall. Thanks for watching and be safe out there. Come back this way.